here. Now, what is this video about? This video is about how to get in front of the future. All right. So before we get into the future, y'all already know they love you the way you are. I love you enough not to leave you the way you are. So let's get to it. All right. So got Sparta. I want you to know something before we get into Sparta. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Social media is no longer social media. It's interest media. So if you're posting cat videos and all types of stuff like that, if you're not targeting or like bringing to your cat videos into the interests of people who like cats and stuff like that, you should stop posting your cat videos. All right, but don't worry if you are a brand new content creator or if you're trying to get yourself off the ground and everything like that. What we're going to do is we're going to show you exactly how to go into the future. Now, what I'm going to show you, not too many people talking about it. I'm like the sixth. The fourth. I've seen some new content coming. I'm the fourth person. New content have coming about it, but I'm the fourth now. Six people I've seen you talk about it so far. This is not a trend. This is where the world is going due to the fact that interest media is here. All right, so a lot of people aren't going over it and stuff like that because a lot of people haven't caught on to it yet. Now, the people who do know about it, like Aspen Gold, Constant Net, I Show Speed, and these guys, they're not talking about it, right? So we built a platform, the very first platform to help content creators become from basically social media creators, social media influencers, to interest creators or entertainment or interest entertainers or just entertainers, period. No matter what it is that you got to do, you got to keep your people interested, which is why clipping has been a thing. So let me show you the tools. Let me show you how to use them. Let me show you what to do and everything like that, and how you can start today, right now, to make this change your life. All right, so let's get into it. All right. Move this over here. Boom. So welcome to Sparta. This is Sparta right here. Okay. We are the first interest media creator. We are like Build a Bear to creators. Okay. Now we create creators. Okay. Now, as you can see, humanity contains right here. This is an ad up here, and you can see we have some ads over here. We have a cookout that's going to be on the water, which is basically a yacht. You can win to be a part of that too. So that is going to be in another video. All right. So you have all of the things right here. I want you to understand that this is not a social media. This is just a platform where creators come to, and also viewers and stuff. You can bring your viewers and stuff here as well. But because they're not on 10, they probably got TikTok and stuff, post up stuff as well. So creators can come here, engage with each other, collaborate with each other. I'll show you what I mean. You can come here and you can like collaborate, removes the middleman. So I also want to make a disclaimer that some of the things I'm going to show you is actually in the middle of being fixed and finished up and everything like that. Okay. So if you wanted to request to collaborate, you can just request to collaborate with them, tell him what you're trying to do, or your goals. If you say I respect you, whatever the case may be, he'll get it on his side. You can this is for people who own servers here. You can also request for them to run your servers. So if you know somebody that does well running game servers like GTA and all that stuff like that, you can request for them to run your humanity contained server. So this is pretty cool right here as well. You can also follow them and all those type of things like that. So you got the achieve. You can check the TikTok feed. They post up there and the progress for them to go to the next level. All right, so that's basically that here. You have a For You where it will personalize and like all based off of what you interact with on here, who you interact with, all those type of things like that. So as you can see, it's basically getting my stuff together. And you see it's pulling up everything right here. And then you can see all this type of stuff right here. So you can see like what I'm interested in, all those things right there. Okay, so that's that there. You don't have to really worry about that. You can hit the discovery, which is basically the same thing. All right, so we have the battle pass. What the battle pass is basically give you something to do while you're on here, so you can just grind this thing out and it unlocks things. For example, it unlocks like to be able to use certain tools on the platform, so we can make sure that you're not a scammer or whatever the case may be. So you basically grind things out, and it will open up different features for you. Okay, so and also Sparta points. So you go to wallet, Sparta points. Sparta points is another form of cash. You can use these, cash them out, and then you can 200,000 Sparta points equals $100. So you can use them to cash out as well. Okay, so you can use that to cash out. Boom. Okay, so you can tip them. You can give them to people. People can tip you. So there's a lot of things you can do with Sparta points, but mainly right now those are used for cashing out, which they always gonna be used for cashing out. Got the trends, just in case you don't know what you're trying to get into, like you don't know the niche that you're getting into, or if you are, like for example, let's use gaming, and you just need some news to talk about, you need something to talk about. We have it for you right here. Boom, you'll be able to come here and basically find out what's going on inside the gaming industry. Same thing for business, same thing for technology, entertainment, and sports. We'll be updating this, adding more and more topics where you guys can, pull from your niche and stay ahead of the trend. All right, so we got the marketplace. What we do is show you what you do with all those followers, because a lot of people have tons of followers on TikTok. A lot of people have tons of followers on YouTube that they can be monetizing even more than they already doing. But TikTok, people really don't monetize their following. So we're here to show how you can monetize this following that you have, or even on Instagram, how you can monetize them. Not with selling courses and nothing like that, because you don't have to do that. All right, never. We don't recommend it. Hopefully, no one uses Sparta and turns it into a course. Hopefully, nobody turns our platform into a course, our tool right here. For hopefully, I don't see that, but I can't stop people from doing it. But you don't have to do that here. Hopefully, you've seen this video first and you see that you don't need courses on this. All right. So, Sparta Marketplace, once you get to level 3, you will unlock this here and you will be able to post up, anything, digital products, physical products, all types of things like that. So this right here, people will be able to find your product and then purchase it. So if you have an audience, you could tell them, hey, go to Sparta. This is where I sell my stuff at, and then you'll be able to sell stuff here, and we make sure that you get it, keep most of the profit and stuff like that, majority of the profit actually. So fundraising is another thing. So there's like Kickstarter for content creators. So how we got it set up to where is you actually get the money within 3 to 4 days. So it's like every time someone sends you money, you actually get it, which is why you have to be at a certain level as well, because we don't hold it for 30 days or like campaign until you finish and stuff, due to the fact that sometimes people need money to sustain themselves while they're being a content creator, or while they're working on something big. Like I'm a game developer, so if I needed funds to fund my game, I can't wait until I pass the campaign or whatever the case may be, or I reach 30 days and see what I get, whatever the case may be. Sometimes I might need to pay bills now, whatever the case may be. So you can use it for doing good, like helping people get into homes, pay your rent, all types of stuff like that. So you can use this for whatever your community that you build, that we will help you build as well. Whatever you want to do it, use it for, you will be able to use this for. All right, so we will make sure people aren't scamming. Make sure just be honest. You definitely don't want to destroy your credibility. So just be honest with this right here, and if your community supports you, they will fund whatever it is that you ask them to do. Okay, and we'll be teaching you how to basically get your community to really mess with you by being honest and authentic and just being real for them. All right, so you got the investment. This right here is being fixed, being worked on right now. You'll be able to keep track of all your investments, even if you invest in us. You'll be able to keep track of all that stuff right there. So you'll be able to purchase Sparta points here. You'll also be able to purchase Sparta Plus. We'll get into Sparta Plus in this few. Right here, you'll be able these buttons have to be fixed. You'll be able to track your equipment. So whatever your equipment is, like if you got equipment in the house, you add your phone, your desk, your chair, your microphone, all those type of stuff like that. When it comes to being a content creator, and this right here is just showing you and let you keep track of like how much you invested into your career of being a content creator. And again, hopefully no one makes a course out of this, but you be able to use this as content. Like, hey, this is how much I spent on becoming a content creator and following my dream, basically. And if you blow up and everything like that, if when we blow you up, because that's our goal, you'll be able to show this as content. Like, hey, I started off and this is how much I started off at. So you want to be able to keep track of your whole progress. So this basically keeps track of everything that you have been through here. Then you have my investments. Any type of thing you invest in. If you invest in things outside of us, you can put that up here as well. You'll be able to track all that type of stuff like that. So this is a good thing for you guys. We're trying to show people how to turn themselves into business-minded people, because a lot of people that become content creators or are content creators aren't really business-minded. So Sparta helps you guys with that as well. Create your journey. You basically be able to create milestones for you and stuff, like to do things like that. It's pretty cool. Again, we're fixing this stuff, we're working on it, but these things are going to blow you away due to the fact that you get to keep track of all the time that you put into it. So you get to basically even track that, like, hey, this is how long it took me. It took me 40, not 40 years, 40 hours or 40,000 hours or whatever the case may be. And you be able to track that and show people, hey, this is how long it took me to be here. So instead of being able to just talk about it took me this long, you actually show people in real time, like, here, this is it right here. I track my whole progress getting here, so you'll be able to do that. So if you already been established and stuff like that, then you can start from where you at, right? But yeah, so this is something good right here for you. Then the return on our the returns on ROI and everything like that. The return on investments basically. Keep the time, keep the equipment, and Sparta points. So if you've ever invested in Sparta points, boom, you have all that stuff right here. Okay, so you have all that stuff right here, and you see on the right it says live data. So it tells you this is gonna be live data, be updating live time and all that stuff like that. All right. So whenever you update it, it'll update stuff here. So you have the creator dashboard. This is the most important, especially if you are brand new or if you are a person that's trying to get some followers, you're trying to get some engagement, you're trying to get views. You just don't know what's happening. Why aren't you getting views? You post up that you're in a club and no one cares. We're going to show you why and no one cares. All right. We're going to show you why no one cares. We're going to show you all those type of things like that. All right. So let's get into it. We got viral hooks. These right here is about 50 to 52 of them. These right here just shows you we're always going to update this too as well. These right here is the hooks that you want to use. Like this is how, like I said, hold on. This is how I basically this is start. My bad. This is how I started Sparta, and without Sparta, I wouldn't be here. Now, boom, there you go. See, this is how I started Sparta, and without Sparta, I wouldn't be here. Or this is how I started Sparta. Without Sparta, I would never be a content creator or be in front of you while you're watching this on your For You page. Or let me show you how my favorite ways to achieve I don't know, getting ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So you can use these type of things like that. These use something really quick to say for the first 3 seconds, so people will be interested. We'll show you, we'll give you like pointers and stuff like that, and how you can get into the For You page and how you get the algorithm to see you, how you get people to watch your videos a little more. All right. So you got the nobody gives a fuck system right here. You follow this. This is very important. And what this do is basically tell you every step that you should do for the next 45 days. You have 45 days with Sparta. Okay, we're going to be here with you. You guys got a bunch of creators up here already to help you up, help you with your stuff. And you got all this stuff right here. So if you are a base member, which is free, then you have the creators there that's going to help you. But if you are a Sparta Plus member, we will make sure that you become a superstar. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build superstars, and you're going to be one of them. All right. So you get this plus much more advanced information. Even in the smaller tier, you will get that. You get much more information in this and smaller tier. But if you go to the higher tier, then you like literally inside of like the Justice League, the Illuminati and stuff, basically. So you have all this stuff right here. You got all this information. You got so much information here for you guys. You'll see in a second. All right, so you got a Sparta Plus. Go into it. Sparta Plus, $19.99, get you into the base, but it's still into like the basic version of the Sparta Plus. You still get way more advanced information than you'll get on a free membership. But I just want you to know. I also want you to know that when it comes to this here, okay, because you can get sponsors as a free, but it's gonna be like damn near impossible for you to get. So okay, so that's the way we work with our sponsors. So you gotta like have like really good numbers and stuff like that, because you'll be able to pitch them directly to the sponsors. We'll get into that further in the video, but without being Sparta Plus or part of the agency, that's how you get around it with the agency, to be honest with you. If you don't want to be a part of Sparta Plus, if you just like, I don't need the information there, which we have information for, trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a big content creator, you won't have the information that we'll give you, because it's more than content creating. It's much more about business, being creative, and how to build yourself as a character, creativity wise. But yeah, so the 1999 is base package. You basically get like more advanced information. But the things where we show more than anything is we pay attention. Like the team and we pay attention to the terms of service of TikTok. I'm going to have somebody. Me personally, I pay attention to TikTok. We're going to have somebody pay attention to YouTube. My wife does actually. And then we're going to have somebody pay attention to the Instagram. Right now, we're focusing on YouTube and Twitch, though. Not Twitch, pardon me. YouTube and TikTok, because we know how those algorithms work. So when they change the algorithm, that means our whole class is like, we gotta everybody come back. Go and do we gotta come up with a new strategy to fit our content to keep ourselves in the algorithm, basically. And that's basically what it is. So it's not like no course or anything like that. Now you guys will be sitting with us all the time. So as soon as something changes, boom, we back in class and we refreshing everything. All right. So it's like this is a ongoing thing. All right. So it's like, 'cause the algorithm will always change, and we will always be here to help you guys out. When we find something new, we have class on like, oh, we found this works right here. So that's what Sparta Plus. Sparta Plus is amazing. You guys will love that. So yeah. You got the clipping program. So if you are a person who don't want to post yourself, you can post our content right here, but my content as well. We'll have a Sparta page as well. You can post up content of our content creators, our favorite content creators, and those type of things like that, and you'll be able to get us out there on your page. You get paid for that as well, and then it's just a bunch of ways that you guys can get paid here. And this is one way that you can do it without showing your face or posting your own content. You can just basically save our videos off our page and then post it up, and you can get paid once you reach a certain threshold. All right. Then you got the now we give a fuck system. This is after you go through the nobody gives a fuck, you want to go through the now we give a fuck. And this shows you how to really get them to continuously get down with you and everything. And I got the videos right here. There's gonna be more videos posted up here soon, but right now for getting started, you guys be able to use this right here. Then you got the Spartan streamers. Right now, this button doesn't work right now, but we're going to have TikTok up here and we're going to have Twitch up here as well. And you'll be able to log in, have your analytics up here. And now we got Sparta subscribers. Now, Spartan, we call them Spartan viewers. And it's basically like gifteds on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. But what we're trying to do is give value back to the viewers. So that's something we're working on right now, figuring out a way how we can give value back to the viewers. So they're just not supporting the content creator, but they're also getting something back. So when they come on Sparta, they actually we have something for them as well. Like, hey, well, you're a Sparta viewer, Sparta subscriber. So here's what you can do and stuff like that to better yourself as well, and elevate your life as well, than versus you just, parasocial relationship and just elevating the content creator, which we help you build a parasocial relationship with your audience. But we want to make sure your audience is like, hey, me supporting this character, I said the character, me supporting this content creator, basically also better myself as well. So we're trying to figure out how we can make it a parasocial relationship, but also symbiotic relationship as well. So we have rewards. You got to connect your accounts to this. We're gonna have it to where we give you rewards, and you be able to see all the rewards that you've seen. So like even to all the actual rewards as well too. So like MVP and all that type of stuff like that. You'll see all that stuff here. Right here is milestone rewards. As you can see, you got 5 subscribers. And we're gonna go a little more into this as well when we go into compensation and stuff like that. All right. So you got the subscribers right here. Boom. Once you pass all these, you get these right here, and then they will reset. Once you do them, they will reset again. So it's like so once you get to 2,000 subscribers, now you got to get 4,000 subscribers, and then it'll just reset, and then again 6,000, 8,000. You get what I'm saying, right? So creator right here, this basically shows you everything. Okay, so if you're a base creator, so no agency, you'll see that you get $1 for every 10,000 views on TikTok. This is your content. You can post up yourself. I'm talking about be yourself. You could be dancing, you could be crashing out, you could be doing all types of stuff. As long as you have the Sparta logo on your video, you will get paid $1 every 10,000 views. You earn $5 per every 10,000 views if it's Sparta. If you're talking about Sparta inside the video, so you get $5 for every 10,000 views. Now the referral program, when you refer other content creators to come here as well, you get three. When you get 3 referrals, you get 10% of that dollar. You get 10%, 20% for 10. You can see it right here. So this tells you the requirements. You just basically got to have us on your video. Now this can get crazy because if you are popping off or all your videos that you post up are getting 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, you can see how much money you can make with doing this if you keep going viral and stuff like that. So yeah, this is really good. So we're changing the clipping industry. We just like, all right, cool. Just build yourself, and we will pay you for building yourself. And why are we doing this? So why are we giving you money to build yourself? Now, the views and the subscribers, the followers that you got, we take that analytics because you're one of our creators. We take that to other sponsors. So we take the analytics that we have of you from your views, your subscribers, your engagement, your likes, all that type of stuff like that. We take that stuff to our sponsors and our advertisers, and we show, hey, this is our content creators, and this is what they're doing. So this is how we make you guys even more money. But we get paid from the sponsors and everything. That's how we get paid. Also with the Sparta Plus, people buying Sparta points and all those type of things like that. If we sell things inside the marketplace, that as well, we might do a fundraiser. But mainly, our main source of income comes from the sponsors and the advertisers. So you guys will be able to make crazy amounts of money with that right there. So you guys do very well. we will make you guys more money. Okay. Our goal also is to work with CastleNet in the future. I want to say this too, to get one of our creators every year. He does it if he does it every year. But if he does it every year we get at least 1 to 2, maybe 3 of our content creators that we build onto Streamer University. That's our goal. Our small creators, we want to get them. Okay, these are up and coming. Boom, take them and blow them up. All right, so that's my goal. All right, next thing. Um, you can go here. This is the when I'm getting paid. You see, agency clippers and creators are paid on the around the or around the 15th every month. So just let you know that. For the required to get paid is $100. You have to make $100 with us to get paid out. To have $200,000, 200,000 Sparta points, pardon me, which equals $100 to cash out on those. Regular content creators, you get $1 per 10,000 views. But you have to have our logo on your video. When it comes to agency, if you are part of an agency, you get $2. So we actually give you an extra dollar for joining an agency. Okay, so you get an extra dollar for joining an agency. So it's $2 every 10,000 views. So you get double the earnings on that. And then if you get bonus earnings if you mention and talk about Sparta. Okay. So this is right here. Creators who are a part or approved of Spartan agencies, which is our agencies that we have, people who own them and stuff like that. If that costs a lot of money to get an agency of your own. So, we allow you guys to be a part of that. And they want you to know, let's make this clear. Agency, people who own agencies do not ask you for money. So I'm going to mention it again when we get to the agency part, but people who own agencies do not ask creators for money. We pay the agency. So you don't have to worry about paying to get a part of the agency. We pay the agency. So if any agency ever asks you to pay them, they're a scam. They're not something they probably not even a member of ours. Okay. So you have all this stuff right here. This is how we will pay you out. And then you have all these type of things like that. And then you get all the information. You'll be able to update your payment information right there. And then the creators portal, this is how you send your videos to us. And then, basically we check over it and everything like that and check the views, see if the views is legitimate, see if everything like that. All those type of things. Okay. So that's right here. So this is how you do that. Get to the next thing. You have the business suite right here. This is in works as well. But this is going to have all of the stuff right here that you need, all the information about yourself, like demographics, all those type of things like that you need to know. This is for clipping. If you want to basically hire a clipper for yourself, you'd be able to do that, and then you'd be able to have that information right here. This is the creator tools that we are working on, and we want to bring it. So when you see these, this will be basically ready for you guys. So you see them say preview, then they'll come. So you'll see these in the future. Right, so you have the creator tool, more tools for you to basically become the best content creator that you could possibly become. All right, so you have the roadmap. This is basically show you every step, more steps that you can follow to better yourself as a content creator. Use these tools. I'm talking about use them after this video. Go to Sparta.com, store Sparta.com, and then you can literally put this stuff in it. I'm talking about every person that does it see immediate. I'm talking about same day results. They never seen the engagement they seen in their life on the first day they use it. So and you can go into the discourse and ask people, and people will say, yeah, you can just go ahead and ask. That's testimonial. Go into the Discord, ask them, and boom, you'll see it. Okay. You just follow the steps again. Just follow the steps. When you're done, you can just mark it off so you know what you did already. Okay. You have that there. Let's go back to here. Here's the leaderboard. So this is for people. If you get an extra bonus, so we'll give you like extra $1,000 or whatever the case may be if you on top of these leaderboards. So make sure you guys do very well to get on top of this leaderboard. Make sure you request to get into it too as well. We're actually in the middle of overhauling that and making it better. For the new people who trying to figure out what they're going to do with themselves, this is the brand identity builder. We definitely use this inside of Sparta Plus. This would be like the magic tool because it's like a character creator sheet. And we basically help you become whoever it is that you want to become. All right, so that's that. So then you'll be able to do it, and then you download it. And then this is something we're working on. This is if you just really don't know, you can just type in the niche that you think you want to get into, the target audience, who are you trying to target with it, and then the followers. If you're trying to gain followers, you're trying to gain likes, you're trying to sell product or whatever the case may be, you have that. And when we fix the AI of it, what would happen is it would give you a full 30 to 60-day blueprint on what you should follow. Okay. Then you got your clipping information here as well. Okay. So here it's just a mood policy. So you can let people know how you're feeling. So if you're having a bad day, if you're energetic, people can see it and stuff like that. So this error, I gotta fix that. Um yeah, the global trends, the same thing. This is really powerful right here due to the fact that this is you'll see this on your profile as well. But you also will see the summary right here, and you will see how much we made, how much we paid out, all this type of stuff like that. So you get to see all this, you get to see like transparency and keep updated on what we're doing on the platform. So here you'll see like you'll be able to see where you are popular at and stuff. Here it's suggested markets is basically telling you, hey, you should like collaborate with content creators in this country right here. This is basically what this is going to do right here. So it's going to tell you like, hey, you should definitely look in over here because you're engaged with a lot of people in Australia, whatever the case may be, and it will say, hey, people in Australia likes you, so create content there and build your audience over there as well. So that's what this will do. And this will tell you the people that followed you from the country, whatever the case may be, and then you see all this right here, get experience points and all those stuff like that to level yourself up. Do you get to see what you followed in categories? You see the trends. So when a trend alert will pop up, boop, this actually is in the middle of work being worked on. You basically trend alert, see what's been trending, what's new that's coming and trending. All these things are real things, to let you know that. So you see, boom, you go here, there's something just happened. So you got this right here. These are actual real things. So you see. So if we go over here, so you see these type of things like that. So you have all these things. So you got all the type of stuff like that to help you find what type of topic you want to do. So we're going to add more to those in the future, but just for right now, you have those things like that to basically if you just need to, get an idea. So you got the agency hub. So this is for people who own agencies and stuff. Again, agencies can cost you from 1,500 to 10,000, I think 30,000 and stuff. I think it's 30,000, the highest. And it basically gives you a business, and this is a business, and the amount of money that these guys make is crazy. The amount of money that these people make is just ridiculous. So let's use an example right here. So 50% of the advertisements, not of because we do a 40 60 split when it comes to the advertising. What you guys when you guys get sponsors and advertisers. So we give you a 40-60 split. We give 50% of that up. So we get takes 10%. So when you're mythic on the mythic tier, we take 10% left of the deal basically. So you guys get 40 if you're a content creator. The agency gets 50% of that, and we get 10%. Again, same thing right here too. 40% of this, the 40% of the Sparta viewer subscription because you guys get 40, the agency will get 40, and then we'll get 20 on here. They get $10 per 100k legit views out of all of the content creators. So every content creator. So if you get multiple content creators that gets 100,000 views, they get $10 for each in those videos, not just one content creator. They get every time that content creator gets 100,000 views, we give this agency $10. So if you got a superstar and everything, just say everything they put out is just bangers, 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 they would get $10 from I'm talking about like every day or whatever case may be, or every video. 20% commissions on Sparta Plus too. So depending on whatever membership that their content creators get, they would get 20% off of it as well. So just basically go over here and just look at these things. It's the exact same things. Only bronze don't get certain things that these other two get. But I mean, these rest of these guys get. But this agency, this is why it costs so much, is because agencies it's literally life changing. Because for example, if one content creator, if we get them 10 sponsors, 10 advertisers on that content creator, the agency gets paid also out of those 10. So we get paid out of the 10 sponsors, and then the content creator get paid out of the 10 sponsors, and the agency gets paid out of the 10 sponsors. So this thing is life changing right here, and that's why it costs so much. When you get so when you get invited to, and I'll show you what that looks like. 1 second. When you get invited to an agency, it looks like this. So if someone sends you one, you want to make sure you pay attention to everything because people will start scamming soon with this stuff because of how much money people make from it. So people will start to make fake stuff. So you want to make sure you pay attention to that and make sure it looks like this. And then once you have your agency, once you're in the agency, you'll see where agency you are at, and then you'll be able to upload a video. So your manager right here, your manager will basically be able to check it out and say, hey, I think this is what you can do better, or whatever the case may be. So you'll have information on that. If you want to request a sponsor, and also I just want you to know you don't have to. We recommend 1,000 followers on TikTok, probably like 200 subscribers on YouTube or whatever the case may be. But we care really about like engagement and viewers, right? So engagement and viewers, followers really don't matter. We explain that to our advertiser sponsors. Doesn't really matter because of the interest economy that we're in. So just like 1,000 followers on TikTok. We're still working out at YouTube. I still think about 200. Whatever the case may be, it's all about like how many views, how many people you can engage with. Can you get people to engage with your stuff? And if it's legitimate, obviously. So you can request to get a sponsor. So once you hit that threshold, boom, you request it, and we check in stuff and see everything is good. Then if you want to request some training and stuff like that, you send the Instagram and the TikTok handlers, and then your manager will contact you through those type of things right there, whichever one they have. And then you can request a meeting as well too if you want to talk about anything. You can request a meeting with your manager, like maybe you want to leave or whatever the case may be, or ask, hey, can you like bump me up to $3, and they can request it up, or they can say, hey, we just give you Sparta points or whatever the case may be. Then you have the collaboration hub right here. This is crazy. We're gonna fix this too because this is where the collaboration goes. It's basically loading up my collaboration. It's supposed to load up. But yeah, so you'll be able to. This is where all the content creators that you collaborate with. I don't know why it's not working right now. Because I actually have a collab. I don't know. Maybe it might have reset it. Maybe it might have reset it. Let me find a content creator real quick. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, it's not working. So this is something we need to fix. Yeah, we need to fix this. So let me just basically. I had Gray Dragon up there. I had Gray Dragon. Maybe it's a bug. Yeah, it's probably a bug. So we got to fix this. But what you would do, let's see. No, okay. Yeah, it's probably a bug. But yeah, so what happened is every time when you have collaborations, it pop up here. So it pops up here, and you be able to click, and you be able to conversate with them, and then set up collaborations in there. So it has like a little dashboard where you both can set dates and everything. Boom, all that stuff there. In the future, we probably add it where you guys can book. Like when we start partnering with companies and stuff like that, you book flights and all that stuff like that. Get discounts and stuff. We're trying to take this like where make it like very it's beneficial to be a creator. So we're gonna be working very hard to do a lot of different things. TikTok Boost Hub is basically where we would support all our content creators. So we see like when it come here, so if it's pending, you see it's pending. We're here if you like Sparta Plus and stuff, you guys will get more love, obviously. But when we see, we'll go like it, comment, share it, all types of stuff like that, get you out of there, get you out there, those type of things like that. So help people go viral and stuff. Then we have this here, which is the profile. And then you have just all these type of things. You want to add your TikTok here. Your TikTok feed will pop up here. I gotta add it back because I updated the website and then just reset it. Redid this here. And that's that there. So then you got the global brand stuff here. Same thing at the I showed you on the global trends. And then you have this here. Okay. So that's basically everything. That's how Sparta works. And yeah, you want to make sure again, if you can afford to become a Sparta Plus member, you definitely want to. You will grow much faster. Even though that you can grow extremely fast with the free information, but with Sparta Plus, you'll grow like 10 times faster than what the base information is. All right, so that's that. If you have any questions, just comment. Definitely come into the Discord. Contact me on not Instagram, TikTok, and you can also comment under my post. So you come under my post, hit the comment button, and then just comment, and then I'll respond back to you. But if you want for me to see the message, everything, because we're not on mobile yet. We're gonna be getting on mobile soon as well. If you want me to see the message, you definitely want to reach out to me on Discord or on TikTok. All right, thank you for watching the video. Can't wait to see you guys in there. I'm telling you, anybody, you don't have to have a TikTok. or YouTube. If you want to be a content creator, you want to basically be the future of content creators. So you want to be an interest influencer, not a social media influencer, or just an interest creator or entertainer. Um, yeah. So again, we are the first. We are spearheading this. We are jumping ahead of everybody when it comes to this. So you will be a part of the future. So can't wait to see you again. It's completely free. Just all you got to do is go to the website and you sign up. Completely free. Hold on. I got fell. Gotta fix this. Okay, so I gotta fix that. Fix that right now. But yeah, so you log out. No, would you just come to the website and then you join an account. A lot of stuff that you see in this video right now that's need to be fixed will be fixed. So yeah, so I've been working on the website, so it's been messing up a few times, a few things. All right, so I'll see you guys later.